Hey guys, Andrew from Roller Parts. I'm inside a Caterpillar drum and I'm going to explain some things to look out for to make sure you are on top of your maintenance and you're not needing a new drum. So, most common point for cracking is around here. Most of the impact from your drum when it's working is going to come through this point here. So make sure when you're doing regular servicing and checks that you have a look for any cracks. Things to look out for on your actual drum skin as well. You'll notice a lot of rounding here and a lot of damage at this point. That is normal, but what you probably don't realize is happening is as the drum is engaging with the ground, it's actually stretching, kind of like when you're rolling dough. All that impact is squishing the drum and causing it to mushroom and stretch. So we had a drum that we did for a customer in Western Australia, Kalgoorlie, and the drum was that badly worn and stretched that they had to cut it out of the machine because it was rubbing hard up against the chassis. A couple other things to look out for is cracks developing along this point here. That is because as these things work in condition, this will actually come in and mushroom over. So if you're at that point already, it probably means you're going to have to do some pretty major repairs. The reason why that happens is because over time the thickness of the shell skin actually, obviously wears down. Once it wears down to a point, it can't support the work that it's doing, and it starts bending, breaking, cracking. So yeah, definitely need to do some repairs and think about how you're using machine if it's getting to that point there, especially when you're at the sort of 4,000 hour range, 6,000 hour range. You've been really using it quite hard. Something you can do to help protect your drum is to fit one of our Cleat shell kits here. This one we fitted at our workshop in Logan Village, but it can be done completely on site. It is pretty much a wear sleeve which goes over the outside that absorbs all that impact and takes the beating instead of the drum, which is quite an expensive component and a lengthy repair. If we come over this side here, this is the drive side of the machine. So these 4 drive plates here have the same issue with cracking. Also because they are made from thinner material than these big support plates, they do tend to move quite a bit, so it makes replacing drum mounts a lot more difficult. You can have your drive plates starting to crack. So usually when we do sell a new drum, we recommend replacing all your mounting hardware, the drum rubbers, the drive plates. Pretty much everything needs to be inspected from the drum to the chassis to make sure there's no twisting, warping, cracking, etc. Thank you for listening to me, and if you have any questions, please contact our friendly team at Roller Parts Australia and we can help you out.